to. Because like right now, it's just supposed to like be at a specific time. Right? I know. I got to figure out like how to get my. As y'all.
I know. You can't see minus Larry David.
There you go. Oh, I like it. Welcome to a very special edition of the Music City Drive-In. I am your host, Ricky Valera. On today's episode, we are going to get in the Christmas spirit with a Christmas movie draft. If you cannot tell by yet. That's a thing.
Well, Ricky's the one like killing it, like literally head to toe. Jacob and I are like lifting our shirts, like.
Mm-hmm. At least I like show it. You can't see my baby Jesus, being held up by Santa Claus on the rock.
On Pride Rock.
But yes. All right. As always, I'm joined by my two co-hosts here, Kenzie and Jacob. How are you guys today?
I'm good. I'm in the holiday spirit. I'm ready to win this draft after being sadly lost last time. So I'm ready.
I really feel like, no offense, that we have somebody that's going to be on this week that I really feel like is going to campaign harder than Donald Trump. So I really feel like he might actually win this thing. All right, Kenzie?
I'm great. Hanukkah just ended, and I'm ready. It's almost my birthday, birth macabre. I was born on Christmas, so I might have a leg up on everyone.
I like that.
That sounded like a weather report.
You just turn and you're like, here's
my green screen. Anyway, happy late Hanukkah to everyone. And I'm wearing a Larry David Hanukkah sweater. You can't tell. But Christmas is my birthday. This is my time to shine.
I will say I'm gonna try to push the video version of this episode a lot harder than I am the audio, just because we all got a little bit in the Christmas festivities, and we're joined like we always are. I'm going to save Mr. Christmas for last by Mr. Langford. How are you, buddy? I'm sorry.
I'm doing fairly well.
Scrooge is on camera.
Scrooge is on camera. He's wearing a top hat because he's going to be at the top of everybody's picks. Oh.
You really should have just stopped. You should have been like, I'm wearing a top hat because I'm going to be at the top. And then you just kind of try to add more to it. And then just like.
Thank you, Ricky.
No, I think.
Felt shorter than you picked.
Why do we all sound like we're on a weather report? You're like, thank you, Ricky. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Back to you, Ricky. If you'll notice behind me, there's a little bit of green. And then over here is a little bit of red. Because
I love
of the weather.
it.
Because of the weather? What's the weather like in Georgia right now?
Ridiculous.
On to you, Matthew Fox, Mr. Christmas.
On to you, Mr. Captain Christmas.
He's not Mr. Christmas. Speaking of Mr. Christmas, there's only one Mr. Christmas, and that's Mr. Matthew Fox. How are you, buddy?
Doing good. Wearing the elf shirt that my wife made me. So when we went to our Christmas movie exhibition. But I think to keep with our theme, you can refer to me by my stage name, Dallas Rains. I'm happy to give you the weather report here. We're a balmy 18 degrees in snowpack.
This is great.
This is starting off swell, guys.
I just want to point out how game ready Matthew is, because even his tag is like an aggressive classic Christmas quote. Matt, do you want to read that out for people who can't watch this?
The Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
Hell yeah. I mean, Christmas, yeah.
Fantastic. All right, folks, the rules are going to be quite similar to what we do with the Oscar show. Each person is going to get to pick first. There's 5 categories, which are, hang on one second. Let me get my phone out. I was not prepared for this part. The 5 categories are, hang on. We have romantic comedy, animated, TV episode, untraditional holiday movie, and comedy movie. So each person is going to get to pick first. I am going to randomly think of somebody. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by its toe. Kenzie, you're going to get the first. It's your birthday month.
Yes.
So Kenzie's going to draft first, and then we're going to start off with romantic comedy.
This is amazing because I only really have 2. Okay. I'm sorry to Matthew Fox. I'm picking his pick. I'm just kidding. I'm going the classic The Holiday, starring Cameron Diaz and Kate Winslet and Jack Black.
There you go. Okay.
But I just want to say to everyone, I'm drinking Cameron Diaz's rosé in honor of the holiday.
Are you campaigning right now? Is that what this is?
I am.
I feel like that's a full-blown campaign.
It's vegan. It's locally sourced, non-additives.
How is alcohol like
Vegan?
meat-based?
I'm
How could
serious.
it not be?
Actually look into it. It's disgusting. Sorry to get on that lead. And I'm also sorry to Matthew Fox because I know the holiday is near and dear to his heart.
Okay, all right. Mr.
So basically, if you vote Kenzie, you vote vegan. It's a good start off to her campaign.
That's a very good start. Do you know like 85% of my state's vegan? I'm just kidding.
That won't be polarizing.
California is the biggest state. All right, we're already campaigning. Mr. Fox, we'll let you go next because, yes.
Well, I feel like I'm really the first to pick in this category. The first to not pick a black hole of sadness. So I'm going with Love Actually.
This is fantastic.
I just want to let everyone know I ran a poll 4 times and every single time the holiday won. Anyway.
She had to run it 4 different times.
She was doing like strategic research prior to.
No, so it wouldn't be a fluke every single time the holiday won.
Matthew had the best poll. He said, I didn't need the poll to understand that. It was like the worst movie ever or something. It was so fantastic.
What are you talking about? Blockbuster, Coffee Bean, all appear in the holiday. Jude Law.
Mr. Langford, you are
So
up there.
because of my insane inadequacy in
Oh my God, I thought that was
illustration
a
on
real
romantic
animal.
comedies. Yeah, I know, right?
I was like, what is climbing over your shoulder?
I am gonna go
It's the
with
holiday umbrello.
Elf.
That's not
That's
a romantic comedy.
It is.
Yes,
That's
it
all I
is.
need to know.
No,
That counts
no,
as a regular comedy.
that's in my regular
What?
comedy
Oh,
category.
sorry, pal.
Mine-
That
mine
does
might
not
Go
count.
the
Okay.
Family Stone.
Okay.
Go the Family Stone.
I have
The
2
Family
backups.
Stone. The
I
Family
knew this was
Stone.
going to turn into something like this. I have 2 backups. Okay. Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas because they do Gift of the Magi in that.
No.
Lord.
No? Okay. The Santa Claus 2 because it's
No!
No,
one
that,
is.
that
Santa
one
Claus
counts,
2.
that's the Mrs. Claus. He's
you have
only
to get a
going to
Mrs.
get a
Claus
wife.
by the end of it.
That one
Okay.
is.
I'll
The
grade
Santa
that.
Claus 2. Okay.
Oh God, now
Good
I feel like mine's
God.
gonna get put down.
Guys,
It
the
probably
Family
is. Do your
Stone
research.
is
I
right
sent
there.
you a list from America's Encyclopedia.
But I
Wikipedia.
haven't seen them. I'm not gonna. I couldn't back up why I'd pick it. I'm not gonna.
Okay. Well, shoot. My first guess was gonna be, or my first whatever is gonna be Miracle on 34th Street. Is that fine?
It is listed on Google in romantic in that category.
It's not a
But
comedy.
so was Bad Santa. So
Miracle on 34th Street's listed a lot of places as comedy.
romantic comedy.
No. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You've left
well,
the brown
No,
stain.
but I mean, there's no other place to put it right now, like from our categories. Like the reason I said no to Elf is because we have a category where Elf belongs. Ricky, you and Matthew Fox get to decide. You're the kings of Christmas.
Okay. Oh, so all right. So what did Jacob pick?
Miracle on 34th Street.
the 47 version.
Oh my
the
God,
only
then
real
it's certainly not a romantic comedy. Good Lord.
Well, that's a
Actually,
fair
I
debate.
defer to Mr. Christmas for all Christmas-related items. So if it's a no, then it's a no.
I mean, if you were trying to go with the 94 version, even though I think that's weak, I might have given
Maybe.
it to you, but 47. No.
Maybe that's the compromise you have to make here, Jacob.
Okay. Well, if that is taken away, then
The
I am
Family
going
Stone.
to take Last Christmas.
Oh,
Yes.
see, that's a very good one. Good job.
The
Yeah,
one that
I
came out
mean-
last year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's
like Miracle
so
on
good.
34th Street a lot more. And I felt like it was mostly about the romance, but I will go with Last
It
Christmas.
just doesn't lean into being a
I just-
comedy.
Yeah. I get it. I just wanted it somewhere and I
just want
couldn't find
listeners
anywhere
to
else to
know.
put it.
He brought this up. There's no category for it,
Mm.
but it's a draft.
I just want listeners to know, I feel like most of us will be much better prepared for the following categories. Please hang in there.
Romantic comedy. That's why Ricky's getting out of the way first.
Did I steal your pick, Ricky?
I'm pissed off right now.
Yep, that's what I thought.
I'm irritated. Last
that was
Christmas,
your pick?
last Christmas
You know
was
what?
my pick.
But Christmas
Yeah.
is about giving, Ricky.
Yeah, I knew
Family
it.
Stone.
So is Hanukkah.
The Family Stone.
Good Lord. He wants to win.
All right, so all right. You know, I'm gonna throw a little curveball. Okay, I had a really big speech forthcoming for my Game of Thrones fans. I was reeling all those people in. You know what I mean? Because I had a whole big thing spiel ready for them.
text it
I was
to me
ready to
and
bring
I'll
them
say
all
it.
in. You know
All
what I
right,
mean?
you had me at Game of Thrones.
Voice
You
Amber
can
Heard
have
with
Miracle
Amelia
at 34.
Clark.
No,
Ricky.
no. Now he's just gonna appeal to the people that don't like Daenerys. That's all he's gonna do. now.
So now I'm going to appeal to a different audience because
I'm
you know
going to
what?
appeal to the people who like Henry Golding.
I'm extremely upset right now, but I'm going to throw a curveball. I was going to go. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go with the recent bias. You know what I mean? Because this is a little bit of a game. You got to pick something good here because romantic comedy is probably one of the hardest of all these. I've got about 7 of other choices and other different things here, but this one I only had one. I have backups, but I had the one that I wanted to highlight. So I'm going to go with very recent biasness. And I'm going to pick Happiest Seasons. Okay.
Ah.
Fantastic film. Okay.
Good to know.
Wait, did you want her to end up with who she ended up with? I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah, that one we actually have to have a spoiler for because
Yeah, that's it. Literally just came out.
less
So
than a
I'm-
month.
And that conversation is dependent on listeners having watched it and like.
Well, if you haven't watched it, please watch it on Hulu.
If I had the way I wanted, I would have ended it like La La Land. Not like, you know what I mean by that, right, Kenzie? I wouldn't have
Massively
landed
depressing.
the happy ending. You know what I mean?
But then I don't think
Well-
it would be a romantic comedy because no romantic comedy
It's
goes
the
off the
time of
rails
year
like
where I
that.
point out that La La Land ends like Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 2.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
What?
Thanks for ruining the Christmas special. All right.
Hey, good thing you wore that hat.
Mr. Scrooge. I like it. All right. Next category, we're going to go animated next.
Ooh.
And we're going to let Mr. Fox kick it off.
So many.
I'll go with
That's
Charlie
good.
Brown Christmas.
Fantastic.
Which means I get to go with the 1966, The Grinch.
Okay, I am going to go what I think are some of the best Christmas movies, and I'm going to go the old claymation Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yay! That movie made me want to be
This
a
category
dentist.
just has absolute
You
bangers.
can't go wrong in this category.
I think the Rudolph
I
the
can't
Red-Nosed
wait
Reindeer.
to pick mine and Matthew Fox be like, "You're awful."
I think that Santa Claus is coming to town.
I'm going to
Uh,
go.
Jack
There's
Frost.
other sequels.
I was just saying. I was
I'm going to
just saying
go.
those are the best.
Kenzie's
go-
mission for this episode is to break the Christmas spirit in Matthew. I think that's
No, just because I think Matthew Fox is gonna win, so I'm going after him the hardest.
I'm going to go Frosty the Snowman. Could have had no choice. but-
Happy
Same.
birthday.
Same thing.
Yeah. Kenzie.
Okay, mine is a classic. It stars Drew Barrymore, Olive, the other reindeer.
Okay, that is a classic.
All right.
It's a very good one.
All right, now we are going to transition to our next category, which I've been liking to throw the curveballs here. We're going to go TV episode.
Yes.
Mr. Langford, you are first.
yes. Community Season 2, Episode 7, Abed's Uncontrollable Christmas.
Oh my god.
Wait, what is the episode number?
Season 2, Episode 11.
What is it called? Oh, never mind. I'll
Is the
Google
idea
it.
that Christmas has
No
meaning.
way.
Great episode.
Fine. Okay. Well, that was my pick, and so I'm just going to go complete recency bias. And by recency bias, I mean like came out maybe a week or two ago, and I'm going to go the Euphoria Part 1 Christmas episode, and that is going to be my pick.
That's really trying to play to an audience. That's really messed up, man. Why would you do that? That's campaigning. None of us have campaigned so far.
I have to campaign for Coleman Domingo.
All right. You know,
It's okay, Jacob, because the way things are going, you may get Die Hard.
Oh no, I've talked about my whatever Christmas movie for.
He tried to spoil it like 2 weeks ago on Twitter.
No, I didn't. I'm telling you guys, I have talked about this for months.
Anyway, Ricky.
Okay, so I'm going to go very unconventional here, but what I'm going to say here is it's because it's a very heartwarming episode. It's very sad. It's upsetting. The story is very sweet. I'm going to go with Arnold's Christmas, 1986 from Hey Arnold. It's a very sweet, it's a very charming episode. It's very sad. It's heartbreaking. And it's one of the best Christmas TV shows ever. So there you go, guys.
What is it called? Like, what is the episode?
Arnold's Christmas. Yes.
Am I next?
Yes.
Oh, shit. I mean, not that Matthew Fox is going to take my number 1 and number 2. This is a really hard decision for me. I could choose to plug the OC podcast, the Christmas episode, but I'm not. I'm not going with Hanukkah representation. I'm sorry. Oh, this is so hard. Both are season 4. I don't know what to do. Gonna go Mad Men, season 4, episode 2. Christmas comes but once a year.
Mr. Fox?
Scrubs, season 1, episode 11, My Own Personal Jesus.
Whew.
That's a great one.
I'm going to be completely honest. I'm not really sure. You know, we've been doing these podcasts with Mr. Fox for quite a while now. I don't really like his tone or like his demeanor in this episode, guys. I really just feel like...
Because he's out for blood, because he's going to win.
I'm just not sure how much I'm really digging this side of Mr. Fox here. This is ruthless.
Wait, does anybody want to know what my number 2 guess was?
Yeah.
If you know me, you know.
What was it?
Season 4, episode 10, War, The Crown.
No.
I could have sworn
I almost went
up that you were going to do the episode of Cheers where the guy is.
I love that one.
It was on my list.
Yeah.
A very Glee Christmas was almost on my list as
Very
well.
good. Gilmore Girls, The Sopranos.
Obviously, I almost went to the Office Party, Christmas Party. That was a fantastic episode.
My runner-up was Inic Sesteo from season 1 of West Wing.
I love that. Oh, I love the West Wing.
All right, now we're going to transition. We got 2 categories left. We've got the untraditional holiday movie, and we got the romantic comedy.
No, we already did
just
romantic
comedy. Just comedy. Sorry, just comedy. Sorry.
He's liked romantic comedy so much he wants us all to do it again. Guys, you have to come up with another one.
Exactly. So I figured what better way to end the episode than do the untraditional. So we're going to transition into comedy. And Jacob?
Okay.
You're letting Jacob go first?
It's his turn to go first.
I mean,
Eric, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm going Elf.
God damn
Oh,
it.
I don't. That's fine.
Oh, okay.
Why are you saying sorry to him? Ricky's literally ripping out that.
He voted
Because I
Elf.
put it for romantic comedy and then I couldn't use it, so he's being nice.
No, I bet Eric has a really good comedy.
Yeah, man. Like the comedy genre, I feel like my top 5 should be in everyone's top 5. That's just like a judgmental thing. Well, except for maybe number 5, but whatever. Talk later. Elf. There you go.
Ricky?
so I battled back and forth. I've got a couple here that I'm going to go. But for me personally, I've got to go to one. This one hits home for me. I love this movie a whole lot. It's one of the funniest comedy Christmas movies of all time. I've seen this way too many times that I can count. I'm going to go with Jingle All the
Yes.
Way.
There you go. That's number 4 on my
I
list.
should have gone with Jingle All the Way too. Dang.
You should have, but then
Because you got to think both your personal and what's going to grab people's attention to vote. So
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Kenzie,
I feel like the one I want to go with is not a Christmas movie, so I'm not going to do it.
No, do it. Let's see what.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
Holidays
just
not even a
just
good
tell
movie.
me no if it's a no.
no.
Mean Girls?
Yes.
humbug.
That's definitely not a Christmas movie.
No.
Okay, that's what I thought. So
That should
I'm
be
going to
under
go.
the not a Christmas but Christmas movie.
I know, that's what I thought, but I was going to try because this is the
You just gotta
category
take
I
that
have.
non-Christmas movie. Way to go.
This is the least amount of options I have.
Least I got like 7 more. You want me to text them to you?
No,
Listen, in real life, in every type of movie, comedy is the one I have.
we're gonna give you
I
Suspiria.
feel like
Fine.
Kenzie's just out of herself.
Suspiria.
The thing
No.
is, Kenzie's
Yeah,
not
that's a comedy
sellout.
because of how bad it was. You laugh so much.
Kenzie's not a sellout, so she's going to be true to herself and what she likes, and so all of
Eric's
the ones
just
that
trying
would
to protect
obviously
Texas
be there.
options, too.
Okay, I'm gonna go with another short king. Deck the halls.
Okay.
Nobody cares. That's what.
All right.
Look, you were on a royally strong streak. You just lost the entire draft right there. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, the other option I have was taken. So
This is like sitting there on Labor Day weekend and having CMC drop to you at the 4th pick. I am going with one of the greatest Christmas movies of all time, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Oh, Jesus.
All right. So I get Home Alone.
oh, I should have picked that.
Is Home Alone a Christmas movie?
Come on, definitely.
I was like, he's either going to go with Home Alone because the quote,
Wait,
and then
when
I
I
get
said
Christmas
short king,
Vacation,
did
or...
you think Joe Pesci?
What?
So you have A Christmas Story, you have
I
Gremlins,
said-
you have...
No, I think Gremlins
Gremlins
is
is not technically
untraditional.
a comedy. That would be in that.
Wow.
Um,
Way to go, guys.
Not a
I
comedy?
think that I said my movie starts a short king, and by that I meant Danny DeVito. And I bet Eric was like, she means Joe Pesci, Home Alone. It's
No,
fine.
one thinks of
No,
him
I
as
was just
a
saying,
king.
like, it
I
seems
think
like...
of him as a made man. All right.
I feel like Kenzie's picks are always like, I'm not going to worry about what other people think about this. I'm going to worry about like what I care about and like put it up there.
That's
And
me.
so
That's
bad.
why I lose.
eh,
Oh, my God.
All right. So one category left. A lot of pressure on Ricky now.
It's a lot
This
of
is the
pressure.
category I have 27 picks for.
Well,
I just want to throw it out there. That's argumentative that Home Alone's a Christmas movie. I just want to throw it out
I
there.
think it's a Christmas movie.
takes place on Christmas Eve.
It's not a Christmas movie.
They go on a
wanna-
Christmas vacation and leave their child behind. He goes to a Christmas worship service.
So,
yeah. Okay. all
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Is it only Christmas if Santa shows up at some point? Is it the...
yes.
Okay. All right.
I'm just
That
kidding.
old guy with the white beard shows up and saves his life. What are you talking about?
That's why I said yes, because I knew exactly Santa does show. All right. I went back and forth on this one. There's a lot of different aspects we can go. One was already mentioned. I guess I'm not going to go that route because, like, you know, somebody already mentioned it, so I don't want to spoil it. But the movie that I'm going to go with, it's a classic 1987 movie. I'm going to go Lethal Weapon.
Shane Black. Our boy, Shane Black.
So can we just
Nobody-
agree, like
Nobody
every
throws
Shane
an
Black
LA
movie-
Christmas into the background more.
Yes,
Shane Black.
they are all set around Christmas.
Exactly.
That's the thing.
That's a home run for me. That's not going to be very popular amongst the people, but that was sticking to my home base of what I like. Kenzie, Christmas, but not Christmas. You're welcome for taking your number one, Lethal. I know Lethal Weapon was at the top of your list. I know it was, so you're sorry. I'm sorry.
I wanted to go last. I have so many.
Well, if it wasn't your birthday month, I wouldn't have made you go first. So,
We can let you go last and just skip you.
Yeah, let me go last. Let me go last.
but if you go last, what Mr. Fox is saying, you don't get to pick this round, is what he's saying.
Oh,
No, we come back to her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kidding.
just
I
come
was
back.
kidding. I
After
was
we
kidding.
all pick.
I was
no, just let me go last. Let me go last.
Jacob. You can go next. We'll go around the other way.
Oh. Well,
You fucker.
okay. I mean, I'm gonna go with Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, and I've talked about that for months about how Chamber of Secrets is a. Oh wait, no, not Chamber of Secrets. Sorcerer's Stone. Sorry, the first Harry Potter. I've talked about that for months. How that's a Christmas movie, and so that's what I'm gonna go with.
Langford.
So I am being a horrible sellout who just wants to win. Because I really badly wanted to pick my second pick. I wanted someone to steal what I'm going to pick so that I could pick my second one. I'm going with Die Hard.
Okay.
And
Oh, no.
Kiss Bang Bang.
Yes. I am going with Shane Black's best Christmas action movie, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
I knew you were going to get it. Now I'm going to vote for you.
All right, we're voting. Like I didn't understand we're voting. Okay.
No, but like in the
On the
draft,
Twitter polls.
I'm
I'm going to sneak
vote
in
for
a vote.
myself. I really don't care. I'm just kidding. Kenzie,
Okay. Nobody picked any of my picks. I could
you
go.
want us to go around one more time? I mean,
Yeah, we could.
I could go for Ricky. Go La La Land. I'm not going to. I could go traditional. Eyes Wide Shut, but I'm not going to. I could go LA Confidential, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna go with my heart. I'm gonna go Hustlers.
oh,
Hey, I have to vote for you. She sent me $5. Lorraine
she sent me
Scafari.
$5 too.
Yeah,
She sent me
and she's dating Bo Burnham, so I feel obligated to vote for her.
Because you like Promising Young Woman?
No,
I know it's
That's
been a long week.
that's not what I was
Kenzie.
saying.
Last week he was talking about a movie.
That is from a male's perspective about a female in 8th grade. Okay. I'm gonna read everyone's picks.
Oh, so you didn't like that movie?
It's okay. I just no. Okay. Are we ready for everyone's picks?
Merry
Yeah.
Christmas, everybody.
Okay. The King of Christmas, not Robert De Niro, Matthew Fox. Comedy, Christmas Vacation. Animated, Charlie Brown Christmas. TV, Season 1, Episode 11, Scrubs. Romantic comedy, Love Actually. Non-traditional, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Eric.
There's literally no
Look at
reason
you.
to list anybody else.
I know.
He wins.
I know.
I don't know. I
Eric.
think mine's pretty impressive.
Mr. Scrooge himself, Eric. Comedy, Home Alone. Animated, the 1966 version, The Grinch. TV, Community Season 2, Episode 11. I
think
didn't
about
write
that.
that too. Romantic comedy, The Santa Claus 2.
Yeah, that's the one.
Non-traditional.
The Santa
Non-
Claus, Mrs. Claus. You're big on having whole titles.
Oh yeah, that's very true.
The
That's
Mrs.
very
Claus.
true. The
Yeah.
Mrs.
That's-
Claus.
It
You're
really is called Mrs. Claus.
It is. Non-traditional, Die Hard.
Cheater.
Jacob wears a kind of Christmas shirt. Comedy, Elf. Animated, Rudolph the Reindeer. TV episode,
Rudolph
have a
the
red nose?
reindeer.
Did he
The
not have a red nose?
reindeer. The red-nosed reindeer.
There we
TV, Euphoria. What's the episode called?
Um,
go. These.
I
it's
just
just part. Yeah, it's like
I just
part
wrote
one.
part one.
Yeah, it's just like part one. Rue.
Romantic comedy, Last Christmas. Non-traditional, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Ricky.
Chamber of Secrets.
No, Sorcerer's Stone. I messed up. Sorcerer's Stone.
Oh.
Ricky. Comedy, Jingle All the Way. Animated, Frosty the Snowman. TV, Hey Arnold, Arnold's Christmas. Romantic comedy, Happiest Season. Non-traditional, Lethal Weapon. And last but not least, the second person in the hunt, me, Kinsey. Comedy, Deck the Halls. Animated, All of the Other Reindeer. TV, Mad Men Season 4, Episode 2. Romantic comedy, The Holiday. Non-traditional, Hustlers.
I'm gonna throw it out here and say I think that Kinsey probably had the weakest draft.
I don't know.
I'm just kidding.
So,
Anyway,
I know that you're joking, but I'm joking in kind of a different direction. I feel like
the holiday. We're here. We're a real group of people.
Yeah, I feel like it only takes one standout in a selection for someone to be like, "Oh, that one has that movie, so I'm going for it."
Definitely,
like we don't have the same
me.
movie in different holidays.
It's definitely me.
Can we give the floor to Jacob for a minute to describe why Sorcerer's Stone is the most Christmas of the Harry Potters? Because I would have thought when you went Harry Potter with a Christmas Goblet of Fire, which has the winter ball, the Christmas ball.
Okay, let me
crack your knuckles.
Okay, so the entire he gets the invisibility cloak for a Christmas present. He gets his broom for a Christmas present. He gets the robes that they literally wear the entire time for a Christmas present. The whole second half of the movie is basically geared around Christmas. John Williams basically took his Home Alone score, changed 3 notes, and then shoved it out as the first Harry Potter score. And that's really the few that I've got.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say that's the one they actually have a scene where it's Christmas Day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have a Christmas Day scene, and yeah, I mean that's basically it.
Anyone else want to campaign for the? Not my face. My God. Anyone else
campaign
other than Matthew Fox want to campaign?
I just want to say, Untraditional Holiday movie is really hard. Because there's so many
picked Zodiac or Eyes Wide Shut.
Or Jumanji.
I can understand Zodiac because if there's just a part in the movie and then you're just going sprawling over decades, you might not feel it. But yeah,
Eyes Wide Shut.
Eyes Wide Shut, I can understand. But then just Batman Returns and Krampus and we all went untraditional, but kind of in the same direction untraditional. When you could have gone off.
Technically, Hustlers only has one scene at Christmas when J-Lo gifts Constance Wu the fur. Beautiful, beautiful moment. Anyway, vote for me. No one else?
Vote for Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, but vote for Eric. By contrast,
I can't believe I didn't pick Home Alone. What a mess up.
I got Home Alone,
I
Hard, and the original Grinch. I'm feeling pretty good.
I don't know. I like the Jim Carrey one.
Yeah.
Well, I like the Jim Carrey one too. But as far as people on
if I didn't go first for comedy, that was going to be my pick. But I didn't think.
What are you doing, Kenzie? Kenzie just screwed the whole entire pooch over here, man.
If I would have picked the Grinch with Jim Carrey, I would have won.
What did Jacob say?
I was gonna say if Elf didn't fall into my lap like it did, I was gonna go Grinch.
Why didn't you? So
after Eric had picked it, I think that would knock out all other versions.
That's true.
It's like when we're doing.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's on film Twitter. So if you have to pick and you're trying to be I
should have picked Matthew Morrison's The Grinch.
Oh
is
no,
what you're saying.
That doesn't fall into any category.
I liked it.
That's Christmas horror.
Anyway,
that's the new one, right? The Scott Mosier directed one.
Please.
All I gotta say is, please vote for Ricky.
Vote for me.
If you don't vote for me,
my birthday is on Christmas.
Oh my God.
I was the first baby born on Christmas in 1991.
Look, I'm going to throw it out here. Look, I'm going to be honest with you guys. If you don't vote for me, then vote for Matthew Fox.
Yeah, if you don't vote for me,
if you don't vote for Matthew Fox, if you don't vote for me or you don't vote for Matthew Fox, do us a favor. Just don't vote at all.
Just retweet it and move on.
Anyway, I'm probably voting.
Stay at home. Do not go out and vote.
Let your conscience be your guide.
All right, Jiminy Cricket.
On that note, folks, thanks for tuning in to a very, very special episode of the Music City Drive-In. This was a blast. We all got dressed up. We all had a good time. I had to stare at Eric Langford's face for an hour and a half tonight. That's been really rough. So let's get in the Christmas spirit by that. Though, seriously, thanks for the support this year. Thank you to everybody on this panel. It's been a lot of fun this year. doing all these podcasts with you guys. It's a nice way to kind of cap off the end of the year. Make sure to head on over to Twitter. Give Matthew Fox a follow at Nighthawk7734. Make sure whenever you vote, his name's Matthew Fox. Okay. Make sure to give myself a follow at Ricky Valera _. Nobody cares about anybody else on this panel. Do not follow them until after this draft is over so that you can vote for only Ricky Valera or Matthew Fox. But if you stop listening right now, then now you can also follow Eric on Twitter at High Contrast Film without the I. Give Jacob a follow at tberry57. Give Kenzie a follow at Ken's Van Nunu, not Kenzie, Ken's Van Nunu. And do not vote for her because Suspiria is not a good movie. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, we'll talk to you guys later.